welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We don't have the full group, so tonight we're going back to the what's called Emerald. What I have labeled Emerald Dawn for the small city that has started their world. Without further ado, what happened last time we were at Emerald Dawn? Oh wait, better yet, we've got a new player that hasn't been here yet.
And I didn't even finish the first video because I was sick at that time. I just forgot.
That's perfect. So guess what? Your character, wherever they're from, at some port town in their world. What world are you from?
Wherever the chain is from.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what the
I could not remember what he calls the world.
Yeah.
Whatever the what is from?
It's Matt Colville's world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's used to orcs attacking.
Yeah.
So you're in a port town. Being a slight adventurer, you're trying to find something new, anything that might give you money. And you do catch in this, at the docks, an image of a ship that definitely draws attention, as the ship it looks like your standard galley, except hanging off of all four corners are these giant red crystals. And when I say they're hanging, like they've got these, it looks like a giant sconce that's holding it in place. It's not floating by any means. It's just a giant crystal.
Definitely draws the eye.
Yep. Standing in front of the ship is a couple of different people, and they are barking. Are you looking for adventure? Looking for a place to move to? Looking for a new beginning? We have it here. It's free. All you have to do is join the crew.
Yep. No, I'm walking up. I would like to get in on that.
Good. So, do you have any loved ones or whatnot? Say goodbye.
Nope, not here.
Good. On we go. And they, you wait a little while. They give you a slight rundown of what's going on, about like how to, here's the ship. It's a bunch of hammocks. There's a lot of cargo being loaded up. And there are families and just what is obvious adventurers also boarding. The ship starts to push out using oars to start. And then once it gets into an area that the wind catches it, the oars come up and you set sail. For the next couple, it's only 4 or 5 days out to sea, and you see what looks like a giant storm. The captain, prepare for adventures! And some of the people start instantly, they're moving the sails about, getting it still into wind. They are putting some things over the hatches to keep the water out, but it looks like they're steering directly into it.
I can respect the crazy man.
Come,
Exactly.
As you get further and further into the storm, all of a sudden the crystals start to thrum. The ship starts to shudder a little, and they start to glow. At this, the captain starts to cackle. It is what for most people would consider the image of a madman sailing his ship into the storm. And you can hear the wood bending and creaking like the ship is about to break.
Mm.
And at that point, there's a bright light in front of you. And it is blinding.
Yeah.
You sail through the light, calm seas.
And it worked.
Looking to your left and right off of the ship, there are identical ships.
Okay.
They were definitely not
Yeah, they
there
were definitely not there.
beforehand.
But they're all the exact same design.
All exact same design.
Okay. That
Right.
tracks.
They probably have copies of the same captain.
That I wouldn't put past.
After a couple more days at sea with all of them sailing together, you start to see land, and they all sort of like come to a stop all together. And one ship becomes more loaded down than all of the others, and they're bringing all the cargo and everything. So it goes from being like cramped but not bad to like,
It's a crap.
Oh god, I can't move.
yeah.
I don't have much on me.
There's another half day of sailing afterwards to where you land at a port.
Just gets a one ship dock.
To an extent, you could say it's that way.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go. Yep. Okay. Makes sense.
As you disembark, and it is at this point the few crewmen that you've helped a little on the ship,
Yeah, I'm
It's
strong,
not
so I would have
much.
helped. Right.
but like there are definitely crewmen that are in uniform, and they inform you, "Here's your stop. Grab something and grab your gear and off the ship." And they are as quick as possible. There's a crane on the port, and they are unloading the cargo as quick as possible. And a gentleman is at the end of the dock, and he's, "Welcome to Emerald Dawn, your new beginnings."
Where do you want this crate?
Just a minute. And it is, as people file off, it's constant, "Welcome to Emerald Dawn, your new beginnings." And it seems like there's this odd, nobody knows what to do.
Yeah.
There's a flow at the, like, there's stop at the port. What do you feel like doing?
Well, being former military, I'm kind of used to the onboarding to a new area and going, okay, yeah, this is not where we need to be. So I'm gonna make my way just straight on in towards town, to where it looks like someone who may actually know what's happening.
So, which direction do you head? What would be to your right or to your left? Right would be going this direction. Left would be going this direction.
Let's go right.
Okay.
Towards the looks like bigger
Okay.
buildings.
You go down the pathway. This I need to go back in and edit this building. It needs to be reversed. For the two doors on the front.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's definitely a sign on the front of this building. and it is called the Two Doors Tavern.
Makes sense.
Let's see, what are today's? On the left door, it says the pointy eared, and on the right door, it says all others. Okay.
Hmm.
You go in the right door. It is your standard tavern. There's a bunch of tables, but in the dead center, there is a large bar that divides the with the bartenders being in between, or the tavern keeps being in between the two. At the very end of the bar, on the far wall, is casks, and there in the casks is a stool with a gentleman sitting in it. And you can tell there are, on the right hand side, there are humans, orcs, gnomes, dwarves, and on the left hand side, you have elves, half elves. There are definitely some other non humanish.
Probably some gifts, I would think.
No, it's a bit odd looking at them because it looks like one of them, their skin is almost like a translucent blue. But people are. It's not too busy.
Yeah.
Since it is more afternoonish,
Okay.
but it's not overly dead either.
Right. Flag for a drink.
What do you have?
Whatever your house ale is.
Coffee.
I have my gold.
They
Change it out.
change it out.
I'll leave silver just for a tip in the future.
They mighty generous. Guessing you're new around here.
You could say that. Just pulled up.
And he looks at the coin and okay.
So is there any official constabulary or check-in or anything, or is it just kind of a free-for-all?
What do you mean?
Kind of just got dumped onto the land and no direction.
Oh, I forgot to mention,
Yeah.
all of this, what looks like empty area,
Yeah.
is covered with tents.
Very disorganized tents.
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them look like it's a. It might be a shop that might be being put there eventually,
Mm-hmm.
but
I was told there was work here, and here, do what I can.
there's tons of work here, depending on what you want to do. We've been here almost 2 months.
Pretty nice for 2 months.
We had generous factors.
Oh, I can understand. Yeah, at the moment I'll just kind of hang around and see who is here and if there's any movers or shakers or anything. Kind of moving through and drink on that ale.
Okay. Gerald? Darnell. Sorry.
You're good.
and then
Zarina.
Serena. You guys wake up from your at your inn.
Oh, thank God.
Where are the other two?
The other two have slipped out.
Alright. Well, it probably wouldn't be the best idea just the two of us. Want to head up the tavern?
Read my mind. Yes, apparently us going out, we're going to be making a map, trying to find something for a fucking kobold, and looking for lost goats. It'd help having extra eyes. Plus, other people might have part of the map already. Let's go.
So you make your
'Cause I'm
way
still hurting from
from the
that.
hunker down, which is this building here. Up to the tavern.
I have rounded ears.
Zarina would have.
Do you even have
Well, the
ears?
Yeah,
birds have
she-
holes, right?
She's not an Aarakocra. She has like a humanoid face. She
Not
has
like
like.
so unsettling now.
What?
I imagined.
No, I
Erica's
sent you a
face.
picture.
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's-
She has a humanoid face, and she does have somewhat pointed ears because
Oh.
sirens are considered fae in my world.
Later, nerd.
So you go to the point on your side.
Yep.
Okay.
Just gotta be different.
As you're sitting at the bar, it's hard to miss. As across on the other side of the bar enters. Please describe your character as best.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I found the picture.
No, the dress is very simple. It's made up for the fact that her entire being is very colorful and eccentric. You see this bird-like person with giant wings and rainbow feathers, red at the top, down to purple, and to violet at the bottom. Just kind of walk in with an almost dancing-like motion. She is definitely very light on her feet. Just kind of twirls up to the bar. An ale.
I want to copy. For Garnell, you've gone into this time you're going into the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's the typical, like, there's all sorts of different people in there.
They cleaned up the blood so well.
Impressive. How did everything dry?
I'm not on your side.
I was gonna say, would I have noticed that they don't interact across the bar?
You do. It's not hard to miss the fact that, like, basically it's the, like, you stick to your side. Being earlier in the day, it's not as rowdy.
Right.
And you being more solo versus some of them being families that came in, it is definitely one of those that you made it to the tavern faster. So it has not filled up with the new people.
Well, Rena is probably going to be carousing, trying to strike up random conversations.
Garnell, are you
I'm gonna head up to the bar.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet, but do you guys have meals or breakfast of any kind?
do nuts count?
Fair enough. Nuts and an ale, please.
They
I didn't know if it was kind of like an inn where they had
pour the ale,
I was gonna breakfast.
put it down,
exactly what's happening.
and then they, like, pick up a small bowl and they walk over to one of the casks and they open it. And when they do, this dust goes.
Keep that away from Serena.
And then they come back and like place it down in front of you. And just looking at it, you have no idea what in the world. Like they called those nuts. You don't know what that is.
That's a goat testicle.
This is an anti.
So I owe you a copper for the ale. How much for the nuts?
On the house.
Thank you. Yes, I was one of the last ones standing, and I had the shit beat out of me. And so I'll start looking around at if there's any familiar faces, new faces on my side, because I'm going to ignore the rainbow chicken across the bar.
No, there's not many familiar faces in there. It's a lot of new faces in there for you.
So, picking up my bowl of nuts, eating. Anybody here been outside the walls and have any part of a map, or are working for that adventuring corp that's hiring people to go outside?
At this, you get a couple of chuckles.
The ones that have had 0 people return alive, apparently.
Right. Fool's there.
Those.
It sounds angry. That's what happens when I bite into one of the nuts.
I've been careful with that.
Is anybody interested in coming along with on the Fool's Errand? Yeah?
When you glance over, you see a 6'4",
Yeah.
pretty stout gentleman in actually fairly clean like tunic and pants and everything, but with a breastplate, shield, and a longsword. Long black hair with brown eyes, but he's kind of pale. But he looks like he can definitely hold his own.
I'm guessing you're human.
Yes.
Top human bros. Let's outnumber the rainbow chicken.
Okay, so this will work for Rainbow Chicken for the time being.
Really was.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Accurate.
Fair enough.
It flew.
Multicolored bird person. Yeah?
Yeah. I think that'll work.
I am a bird person.
There's all my humans. Have at it.
Oddly enough, one's pretty close.
I'm Red Wizard of Fae.
That's what Garnell looks like.
Okay.
He left.
Is he?
He's bald, has the tattoos on his head.
Just in case we need them.
Just in case 2 humans have to gang up because we're hungry, need some foul protein.
I don't appreciate this foul play.
Just harping on it.
I have to just go with this one just because of the dark hair and sword. Pretty sure it's a woman, but doesn't matter. And also not pale. But it works.
I was about to say, like, that's the fun part of just getting as close as possible.
Like, you know, pretty close. Except instead of gold ornamenting, like bald tattoos on the head, still has their eyebrows and is wearing red vestments, but has a leather breastplate over it. And underneath, you can tell because it's moving, it's a full set of leather armor. just out of order.
So,
Well, if you're interested in coming with, I'm with. Kind of hard to miss that one.
You're talking about the rainbow one there.
Yeah.
My wife would have liked her.
Oh, married.
Right.
You didn't get. Okay, that answered the question you came here with. Because apparently nobody lives. But we'll need to take you over to that little pagoda and get you signed up with them.
If it pays, I'll do it.
Sounds good. Finish this shit. Oh, no flying in the city.
So that's fine.
Good. Don't want to deal with a racist guard.
Is this not a racist bar?
No, it changes.
Oh, okay. So this isn't normal.
No, last night it was separated by like names.
Oh, interesting. Okay, keeps it up. Interesting.
Actually, last night it was separated by locals and
Oh yeah, last night it was separated by locals and fresh, and then the night before it was separated by names.
Hmm.
It changes.
Keeps you guessing. I like it.
Makes you meet new people.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna keep eating these nuts. I'll finish this ale and they'll notice. Hopefully.
Thrace.
Garnell.
THRACE.
Thrace.
Thrice. That was good, thrice. Third time's charm.
okay, I gotta walk out for a second.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put the big right back screen. welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a phone call from the family. So, let's see. We introduced ourselves, and you guys were walking out the door. Give me a perception check.
Grandma.
You need some dice.
Yeah, because apparently I'm an idiot.
You roll the cursed dice that you handed me.
Well, you're not wrong about the mean curse.
They're both evil. Both sides.
8.
You're caught up in conversation and like just trying to meet people.
Yep.
Have no clue about the fact that the one person you do know
It's done.
that's no longer in the tavern.
Because I also said, it's like, yeah, they'll notice. I'll notice when we leave. As I'm standing outside, it's like, oh, and we're looking for stuff. There's a kobold in a hut that smells fucking horrible. So they want us to find shit.
Is there any music playing in the tavern this time, or is it still just?
No, it's just
And I don't see anybody that looks like they might have an instrument or anything.
no.
I guess it's just continuing to carouse.
How long do you guys sit outside?
We go over the list, say, oh, and apparently there's people that want us to find lost pigs. There's these giant things that fly in the sky that will eat stuff. So anybody that is flying over gets shot down. Extreme prejudice.
That makes sense now.
Where the fuck? One sec.
Yep.
Zarina! I thought you would notice. This is yelling from over on the other side. You ready?
I guess.
And I turn and walk out.
Good to meet you.
Likewise.
Like, it's so vibrant.
Oh, that was fun.
Zarina, Thrace, Rainbow Chicken.
Hello,
Sabina.
Zarina. Right nice to meet you.
And likewise.
There were two others, but
They disappeared.
fuck them.
Seems like a hustle and bustle kind of town. They probably just got another job.
Maybe. Hopefully we don't find them dead outside the gates.
Hopefully they didn't try to leave without us. It's stupid.
One was drunk 24/7.
And the other was a child. Actually, I don't put that past them.
Wait, so you're adventuring with a child?
I don't see a child with us.
Even 13.
That's fair.
The child was like 14
Okay,
in there.
close enough.
Young adult.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just fresh adult.
I wanted to consider one where I'm from.
Lead them out, and once we hit the bridge, it's like, oh, that's where we found to-do lists.
So yeah, at the just outside of the tavern, on this side of the bridge, there is a board with a lot of different possible job offers. Lost sheep, ingredients wanted, and that one is scribbled on odd stained parchment.
Uh,
I still haven't been able to tell if this is paper, bark, or somebody's skin.
It has a very strange texture.
There's the one that looking for adventurers, which tells you to go down to the local adventuring guild, as they do call themselves. There's also now there is one looking for people to help build. So you do have the like looking for brick workers, for carpenters, stuff like that.
Not my skill set.
Not my specialty.
What do we do?
Across the bridge to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
Get a new person signed up for Death Row.
Again, they take you down to this building right here, and there's inside is a what looks like a sitting room. Only one of the chairs is filled with an elderly gentleman. And he takes his pipe out of his mouth, and he's back so soon.
Fresh blood.
Ah. You willing to go out and earn a wage?
Sure.
Understand that it's possibly deadly.
Not our first rodeo.
I understand it's mostly deadly.
Excellent. So, what all would you need?
What do you mean?
Standard pack like we all got.
So
And their name in a book.
he rings the bell. Guy comes out with a giant book and paperwork, and they ask for you to sign all the paperwork. And it's basically you don't hold them.
We're not liable for injuries or death upon escapade.
Yeah. That you'll split your money with them. Anything that's found. And then they have you sign the charter.
Out of curiosity, do you guys have like cartography tools? You want us to make a map?
Yes, we do.
Because I got fucking nothing on that.
Do you have 400 gold?
No.
Well, then.
I'm shit out of luck. Understood.
Those are just. How about just some paper?
Should have been provided to you in your.
I will double check.
Inside the little package that you were given originally, there is a small bit of parchment and a small, like,
Because we have to sign up here and then we have to go to general goods for the training.
there you go.
Buried under everything. Okay.
And when I say small bit of parchment, I'm talking like it is. Hi, we take a normal parchment and we're gonna cut it up and give like this.
So, the world's smallest map.
Think about the fact that
We're providing pamphlets of squares.
Yeah.
You got wings. Let's hope you don't get eaten by a sky serpent.
No. I guess
Oh, there goes our rash.
that's gonna be difficult to use, but okay.
I need to
if
add
you need more, we can get you more. They cost money. Thus, why when we give you, and he hands you a small piece of paper, your starting gear, you get starting.
Fair enough.
We all start out as privates eventually. Soldier. I'm a lieutenant.
Oh. Let's see, we have
You see Zarina kind of like side eye you slightly.
feathery musician, soldier, and spread the word of higher powers. Awesome. This is gonna be interesting.
You can pick up your starting pack at the general goods store. And if you need anything, you come back. We might be able to provide it.
That's good.
All we need is a jar outside. The one name I remember.
Jared?
Jarek.
Oh, it is Jerry.
Jerk.
I just called him Jerry. That's right.
Jarek.
Help, guards! We need help. Specifically, only Jerry.
So I'm
Since
guessing
we're
you guys
going
are going to the
out.
general store next?
Off to the general store. Oh, do you have any god or whatever that you worship?
Kind of.
You want to put it in the temple?
No.
And I just gesture over to the currently in process of building temple.
No.
Okay, sweet.
So they take you to the general goods store, which is this one up here. There's a younger lady, about mid-aged, compared to the when I say younger, compared to the last gentleman that you dealt with, definitely younger. She's about middle-aged. She can I help you?
Apparently supposed to have a starting pack.
I need your slip, and I need your name here. And she
Oh, those are the two that just went missing.
Keep an eye out for that.
actually there's two more names before this.
Oh yeah, because they signed before we did.
No. There's two names after you guys.
Oh, I thought you said before. I'm like,
Maybe
oh,
more people have come through.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
Um,
So we may find them,
mm,
and they may be dead because apparently nobody's come back.
That's not fully true.
Oh, I thought you said no. I thought we were told that nobody's come back.
Pretty much nobody's.
Yeah.
pretty much. That's very different.
Do any of them have a map that's being made?
I don't think that his map will help.
Gotcha. God, is it the kobold? Yeah, I
No.
Zodlock. Oh, thank God. I don't want to go in that hut again.
That does need product.
You're not take care of it.
Look like you have PTSD from talking to somebody.
That's more of the smell.
It wasn't the greatest place.
They had.
I don't know why you keep calling it a kobold.
I thought there was a kobold.
You have to remember Zarina.
Oh, gotcha. That's right. Me, out of character, my memory on everything is fuzzy as fuck.
Zarina is from a very different world. Creatures are named differently.
Gotcha. They had a really interesting egg, though. Yeah, it was. Like,
He said it was a cockatrice egg.
Oh,
yeah.
we'll hatch that.
So there's rainbow chicken, and then we could have devil chicken.
I would not hatch that. Might make a good omelet. I'm not sure you
I
want
don't
to hatch it.
know how it would be. Like, I honestly, I don't know how I would feel about eating an omelet of something. I'm not sure how closely related to somebody we're going to be out in the field with.
Birds eat birds.
Do your people come from eggs?
Because we come from eggs. Doesn't
Okay,
mean
so no eggs for breakfast,
Birds eat birds.
unless they're fish eggs.
hawks eat doves. I don't care about you eating birds.
Okay, sweet. I'm trying to be nice about this. All right, so you've got your training pack.
Yes.
Man,
Do I-
they-
do I-
they-
do I
they
pay
hand you-
for it, or is
They
it-
hand you a small pack, and when you say that, they go, "No, that's what the ledger is for."
Cool.
The ledger's got your name, so that we'll be able to make a graveyard for everybody. Everybody good? Everybody ready? Sweet.
Oh, wait. Could I buy like a couple of larger pieces of paper?
Yes,
I don't think that my pin's going to do very well on this.
you could use the pen that's provided.
Mine's more comfortable.
It's got one of like the squishy grip holders that we
Yeah.
all.
I was gonna-
Mine is my character is from modern day. So.
Right.
I just imagine it's like one of those sparkly, like squishy grippers that we all had in like elementary school.
And it is like glittery blue ink.
Uh,
HS.
7 copper a page.
7 copper a page. All right, 2 pages. That'll leave me with just my credits again.
Yeah, that's right.
I have a little bit I came with. If you need something.
I think I got plenty. I can pull out this weird coin.
Mr. DM, I have forgotten how many rations were in
It's only like 5.
Which is why I have 9 left.
Yeah, I'm looking through here. How much are rations? Takes a bit to feed this. Yeah. They keep the muscles up.
Yeah, you said that you weren't like built for manual labor. Tall boy.
I said it was built for manual.
Oh, I thought you said wasn't in your skills.
Right? I mean, making skillful brick
Oh,
or
gotcha.
carpentry? No, not my skill.
5 silver
5 silver. For each
a day.
a day. How many?
Hmm?
How many rations do you have?
I have 9.
9?
Yes. You need some?
No, I mean I'm going to buy some. But
I was making sure that I put down the correct number.
Yeah.
Currently have 14
5 silver
per day.
per day. So I will hand over 2 gold.
And it's 4.
So I'll get 4 as well.
Should do a pretty decent trip out and back.
Always best to be prepared. Never know what's going to come in the field.
Yeah, definitely the military type.
Yeah, that chaos of the tents that would not. So, be good to get out of here. Just so that doesn't cause a twitch.
Burn them all down.
Caesar which at that statement.
So you guys are going to leave town?
That's right.
Okay. Why is that not working? Oh, wait. There we go.
Ah,
Huzzah.
Okay. Take the mule and put it on the town.
Oh, it's our traveling icon.
It is.
We're in the overworld.
it shall be named
Each day of or each
3 days.
hex is 3 days of travel.
Fun.
They will be single rolls for whether there's a random encounter on each day of travel or 3 days of travel.
Gotcha.
So you roll and then move a hex and roll and move a hex and that's how we go. So where are we headed? And notice that the hexes are numbered so that I know where the heck you're going.
Smart.
As we get outside the walls. So if you follow down this path, it'll eventually turn to dirt, and there will be a hut, and you will not be able to breathe for it.
Gotcha. Stay away from there. Roger.
We have everything we need from
From there.
Have you not just memorized it so you don't have to keep looking at it?
I don't want to like for an extended period of time.
So as you start to travel down the pathway to leave, sitting on you can't miss the hut because it's not really a hut as much as it is a house on stilts.
So you're
And sitting on the porch is this like reddish brown kobold covered in what looks like leather rags, and he's holding a stick with a bunch of skulls on the top of it, and he's just sitting there. And as you go by, he
We're going to get you product.
I wish I had remembered that I have a tome at all times and I could have just copied it over so I don't have to touch the thing anymore.
I mean, it's
You have a book with infinite paper.
I know. I forgot. I imagine like it just doesn't feel good to touch. Like
no, it's like it. Imagine paper like really thick,
okay.
older paper. So like it it does have an odd feel to it, but
Okay.
it's definitely like
But it is a parchment type.
yeah, and
Okay.
it's that like it's not that it's nasty to touch, but you question its like rigidity of like it might fall apart if you keep like it's definitely like the better way. You remember? Have you ever felt those old finger
Yeah.
things that like you opened and closed?
Okay.
And did after you've used one for like a week or so,
It's just
it's that like it'll open and you're like, ooh, I don't know how many more of these will get
ooh,
out
I
of
don't
it.
know if John is purple.
Yeah.
I mean, she has parchment. You have a book. I have a little book. We can make the list so you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that anymore.
We'll do that after we camp out for the night.
Right along.
So the way that I've worked it is you are able to see every square touching your area.
Makes sense.
So currently we can see 22, 23, and 23.
Yeah. So this 086, 023, 087, 023, and 086, 022. And you can sort of make out, like, because this is grasslands, you can sort of make out that there are some trees further down.
Okay.
Where are we going?
I was on just trying to get the fuck out of the walls. That's up to you guys. I don't care.
Well, I'm looking for some kind of livestock. I think I've heard two different things now, so I'm not sure.
They're goats.
Goat.
Goats.
From goats, I've heard pigs, and now I've heard sheep, so I'm very confused.
They're
Are we doing all
goats.
three?
I
He
wasn't
lost his goats. The goat farmer.
the goat farmer.
It is not pigs.
And then we saw another sheep that said sheep.
Sheep.
So now there are missing sheep and missing goats.
Gotcha.
Wait,
That makes more sense.
sheep and goats. Glances up at the sky.
I mean, that would make sense, yes, if what you said.
Well, onward we go. I say to the grassland because that makes more sense about what we're looking for.
And if we get a high enough advantage, we can ride out everything.
Sounds good.
So
Give me a
to
D12.
first roll.
You want me to do it?
Run it.
Since I'm the newbie.
Run it.
Go for it.
Move yourself on to the next one. 3 days of travel.
It's 3 rations.
Here's a whole thing of nice fuel.
I suppose we could do some try to scavenge in the meantime.
Yeah, you can scavenge.
I have a bow. So
So give me one survival check for your 3 days of travel. Did you find anything?
Who's good at survival and hunting? +2.
I mean, hunting +2, survival not so much.
Nope.
I guess Zarina is going to be kind of like occasionally jumping into the sky and looking for like wild animals
Give me a
or something to eat.
give me a survival check.
Forgot to mention I do have Jump.
That's a 6.
Your first 3 days of travel, you don't find any excess rations.
I will say though, you do notice that she is very, very fast in the air. Like 50-foot flying speed.
I gotta keep notes of how many days you guys are traveling.
Any goats or
Okay. Your next 3 days, give me that D12. And what,
I'm going to be keeping an eye out for any kind of livestock.
okay.
and scavenging.
So give me a survival check then for the livestock, or the perception check, I guess, if you're looking good for livestock.
Hey. I accidentally deleted all of my rations.
Did you roll the d12?
I rolled the
No.
first one. You took the second one?
Yeah, okay. That's a 10 on the d12.
Okay.
And a 16 for scavenging.
And the
Did you say
perception,
flying speed is?
50.
the perception was a total of 20.
Without spells, which is good.
So, what was your survival check?
16.
16. You're able to alleviate 2 days of rations.
Alright, so we only use 1.
Yep.
Huzzah.
That leaves 5, I think. Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's no sign of livestock.
I don't see shit about goats or sheep.
So, which direction do you guys head down?
Unless you want to dig in feces, I'm pretty sure we know where they are.
That was it.
So, your second day of travel, or second grid, where are you headed?
Inland or towards shore?
Okay, so we're really not seeing much out here. I wonder if something may have taken them into.
And maybe into a wooded area.
Very makes sense.
So,
There's a giant block on them.
Oh god! We found what stole the sheep!
Yeah, I'm trying to get you your what kind
I'm guessing little palm trees, like,
of a foresty jungle area.
yeah,
So we're heading towards foresty jungle.
that'd be
Which one?
085
Oh.
023.
023? Hey.
085 023.
Hey, that means we also get 2 new hexes.
Yep.
Because as we hit a hex, more will get busted.
Right. Fog of War. I get it.
And of course, just kind of like
Oh, yeah.
generally jotting down any landmarks.
I have transferred over the list.
Hmm.
I've transferred over the list.
Come on.
Serena's cartography skills are not great, so it's a halfway decent map.
What brought y'all to this new land?
I got ran out of the city.
I got tired of dealing with people.
Pretty good reasons.
I got ran out of multiple cities. Not gonna lie.
There you go.
Sweet. What the fuck? That's a new icon.
It's a
What is that?
oh, there it is.
Swamp.
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 Ooh. Sweet. Well, we have 3 days inside of this.
Yep. So, next 3 days, because you didn't roll any.
You got your turn for the D12.
Yeah.
D12 assist with survival.
I need what direction you're headed first.
Swamp or jungle or grassland.
I say let's keep our feet dry
Keep in the jungle.
unless we know unless we see something otherwise.
Yeah. Keep in the jungle.
Staying in the jungle.
So 24.
2, 4. Select.
That's 16 was.
And that would be a 9 for the encounter roll.
There you go.
I'd like to try and see about signs of livestock again.
Assisting them too.
Okay.
And that is a 18.
18. You spend no rations.
16 total.
Signs of livestock?
The goats and sheep specifically.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for? Are you actually looking for livestock or just signs of livestock?
Don't know the difference in what you're asking.
AKA, are you actually just going, I don't see any goats. Are you looking for tracks?
Tracks.
So instead of perception, I need a survival.
It's the same number.
Okay.
I don't have proficiency in either.
So what is that roll?
16.
16. There are tracks.
Hey!
There are definitely tracks of what would possibly be goat or sheep or some smaller hoofed animal. With it are a lot of like other tracks.
Humanoid tracks.
Not exactly, because they definitely have odd toe sections, and they don't wear shoes.
They have toe beans, they're predators.
No, this is definitely like a full on,
Like claw.
it's sort of like a claw or a
God, it's
Almost-
Zarvlok
almost lizard-like.
cousins.
not necessarily lizard like. I mean, it could be a possibility of like a large bird, or
Serena compares her talons to
I mean, it's not your species, but it's
something.
something that definitely has.
Something Ava reptilian.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know we're on the right path.
Alright, so follow that.
All of these?
Yeah.
All right. We will follow the tracks.
Assuming that means they go into 083 to 023. Not
Yeah.
023.
Probably.
Cool, I get to read the new. I'm assuming you need the new.
Yep.
1.
Desert.
Ooh.
That desert?
Yeah, looks like.
Who's eyes?
Um,
Other way.
Wait, where are they?
Yeah, other way. There it is. Yeah, desert dunes.
No, that's not desert dunes.
What is that? Hills?
Hold on. Classic.
So hills, something jungle. Couldn't read that word.
No, we need to watch it.
Hill forest-ish type
That
thing.
Hill, forest, jungle, and then the
Forest something.
flat forest deciduous.
Oops, things. Can we tell which way these tracks are going?
So first I need your. So we had a 1. We had a
New survival rule.
new survival roll.
You're tracking, I'm hunting.
18. Yeah, plus 1. We can go swim in a volcano. There's 2 of them.
That seems dangerous.
It's fun.
18 for survival, and then
20, dirty 20.
you don't have to spend any rations. And one of you doesn't. There's access for one person.
So one person gets +1 rations.
I have more rations than you guys, so duke it out.
You did the main hunting. You get it.
For the 19, the tracks seem to separate. Some go towards just the hills, and some go the hills with forest.
They seem to separate.
Can we tell if if the same pattern splits up, or if it's like the hooves go one way and the weird footprints go the other?
The same pattern splits.
I mean, flip a coin.
So odds we go to 83 22, evens 82 24. We go to 83.
You mean 82, 23?
Sorry, 83 22.
Or is it split off to 82?
22 and 24. Or 23 and 24.
Sorry, so 23.
So give me your next 3 days of travel.
My turn.
Yeah, your D4.
That's the 1.
My dice are a blessing.
You got one extra on accident.
Sweet.
So I'm not going to hide it.
Because it's a hill. You can see a little higher.
And that is a 20 for the tracking.
That is a 16 for hunting.
Okay. So only 2 days of rations. The 16.
So we balance back.
The tracks continue into the hills.
All right. Tracks continue in the hills, guys.
Direction.
For your knowledge,
Yes.
this one here takes 4 days to get through just because it is.
What do you add, hilly?
That's a mountain range.
I was about to say, I noticed the pointier.
Yeah, the higher point means you're getting into mountains. So you actually have a mountain off to your left.
If we get on top of the mountain, it'd be easier to like start writing down some landmarks. But the tracks keep going that way.
Maybe hit it on the way back.
Maybe. See, we would have to climb.
That sounds like a you problem.
To 81-22.
Give me that.
That's a 7.
It did it again. Okay.
Dirty 20 for
30-20.
the hunting.
Again, you're able to find enough rations that nobody has to use any. Plus 1 for
9 for
You're at 4
tracks.
now, right? Okay, so you get the extra this time.
and a 9. You've lost the tracks.
I lost them.
It looks like I'm guessing those are mountains.
Yep.
22 and 23.
So we have our choices of mountains, 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 and mountains.
Or grasslands.
Yes.
I say we should probably start looping back around town and take a slightly different path than we came to, so we can have a nice and decently filled out map.
So do we want to hit the forest behind us, or grasslands and then go backwards?
Go to grasslands, see if we find tracks. If not,
Works for me.
we're doubling back. Yeah.
081, 021.
Yes.
Yes. You roll.
8.
Ooh,
Do you want to do the tracking?
Again.
Go for it. I'll help.
that's a 10 for hunting.
Find nothing. Like you do find stuff, but it's not enough to like cancel out where you need a ration.
We're doing survival to track or
Yeah.
find tracks. It's a dirty 10.
Don't find any.
We have found.
Alright, so we did not get any food this time. So we used 3 rations.
So, grasslands again. As we start looping back so we can get to town.
Yeah.
To 8221.
Turn again.
Yes.
3 for encounter.
Checking.
Do we have the same modifier?
Yeah.
Nice.
17 for hunting.
13 for looking for tracks if there happen to be any.
17 for hunting. You're able to find rations for 2 days.
Nice. That's not good.
Down to
Down to 1.
I want to say we'll just go ahead and give you. Oh, nope, that one was small. Okay.
Oh.
But you should be able to see it anyways because it's
So there is no looping back.
you're looking at a bay.
So we either literally go backwards or we just keep moving forward and see what happens.
Well, we're nearly out.
Yeah, we're nearly out of rations. So we're gonna have to be hunting every day. So I think it's best that we go ahead and head back to town. Since we are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We are 18 days away. Plus done if we get tripped up. Plus if we go to those forests, we might find different tracks. We just went the wrong way.
Possibly.
So 8223. Of course.
8222.
Pleasant contacts.
82,
To
20.
8222.
Are you?
My turn on the
I think
encounter. Or was it-
You're
Oh yeah.
Encounter. I just did it.
Gotcha.
I just rolled it. 3.
Let's see here. 3,
Silence.
6,
No.
12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And so you're going down to 22 now?
Mm-hmm.
Come back.
We come back. It's just a bustling metropolis with flying cars. It's like, oh, so this is what happens.
So what was your D12?
2.
2. Survival?
That would be a 21.
Okay. And are we still looking for the sheep? 21, you're able to find
18.
all 3 days plus a ration.
Sweet.
18 on.
There are no tracks out here.
Damn it.
Uh, 08322.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm waiting for it. There it is.
What was
There's the 12.
12.
Oh
and
god.
I just felt it. It's like, oh, this is it.
Oh god.
and Forest Lands.
Yeah. Think.
Yeah, forest deciduous.
Yeah, welcome to.
Oh yeah. Now we get the like. What kind of monsters live here?
Yep.
Fuck. Hey, maybe we'll find something in the list.
So this is Forest. Give me a D100.
Where is the normal D? There we are. 81.
Aha! You fight a Tarak.
D1.
We find Dire Sheep. Hey,
Come
God,
back.
is this the one that you wanted? As it stands 12 foot tall.
Decided it was safer to just bring it here.
Listen, guys, I know you want to go to sheep, but I found a cow. It just walks upright and has battle axe.
Very pissed.
Moo. Are you happy now?
Keeps talking about some damn maze.
Apparently, some like tiny white-haired adventurer called a rabbit. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Have you not seen that? It is a really good anime.
Hey, where's my bag? There you are, sir.
We have to fight the cloud serpents.
So, you know how we were talking about finding those rations? Well, the rations fight back this time. I need initiative
Oh
as
god.
4 giant boards.
Oh, nice.
Wow, I was very much caught off guard.
Ready for what your choices were. It was either 4 giant boars or a wereboar.
I'm not sure which one I would prefer.
We walk in, we've been bit by a wereboar. Lycanthropy spreads through the town like wildfire.
A wereboar, you guys are
We're level 3.
3. Might be, it'd be a hard fight, but it might not be a, like...
It's hard, it's not deadly yet. You rolled a 12.
Yep, which is why 4 giant boars come out of the woods.
Oh shit.
25 to 20?
20.
15 to 20?
18.
10 to 15?
Thanks.
6. Okay. So, starts off with Thrice, Garnell, and then Zarina.
TGZ.
Thrice, you're up.
How far away are they?
Well, so here's the fun part. You thought you were hunting them, and then they definitely saw you, and they had charged. Oh, speaking of that, so they get the first attack because that's how you know that you're in it.
Cool.
um. $23 to hit.
Which one?
Who was hunting?
Uh,
That would have been.
was assisting you. Or...
So that'd be us two in that case.
Okay. Well, high low. It's low.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Okay. So then the other one's going to go. That one's 13 to hit,
No.
and then the other 2 go for you.
Yeah.
10.
Nope.
And 15.
Nope.
Okay, so only 1 hits, but since they were charging at you,
Strength saves. Quit trying to steal all my stuff.
I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Ah, great. I'm not terrific at those. Definitely don't have like a -1 or anything. 15.
15.
Why'd you dump strength when you could have dumped con?
You're still up, so you're not knocked prone. So take 16 slashing damage.
Oh.
Part of that is from the regular tusks just like popping you, but because they also got a good run at you, they get a little bit extra damage. Now we go into Thrice, you're up, and you have 4 boars around you.
Fun. Well, we're all on level 3, so of course can't do extras.
Let's see what you're made of, Thrice.
Nice.
I meant to say Thrice. I meant to say that.
Nice. So I will just attack one of them. One of the ones that tried to get me. First, I will. Actually, no. Let me make the attack first. Oh, that's a natural 18.
That hits.
So you. That's 7 slashing.
Okay.
And I will place a seal.
7 slashing.
Yes.
Darnell, you're up.
I want to back up to where I'm about 30 feet away from Thrace,
Okay.
just in case I need to run in, and a purple and green and swirling colors go around the hand as I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
At the one that he. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Not use spellcasting anymore. For a total of 12 damage.
12 damage.
That's correct.
Zarina.
Alright. So,
No, go away.
disengaging. That's my action.
Yeah.
And then I am going to fly 15 feet up.
Okay.
Smart.
And bonus action, I am going to inspire Thrace.
Cool.
That's a D4.
D6.
Is it 6?
Yes, I'm using the like I said, I'm using this version of it. I don't know what I can't remember what the current version is, but this playtest version, it's a D6, and it is done on a failure, not inspiration.
Only if it's.
Only if you fail, can you increase the roll.
Okay.
So, it makes it easier to keep track of, like, if, well, is this success or is this, should I use it now? And kind of replace the finicky of trying to use it before it's declared. So it's just, if it's declared a failure, you can use it then.
Okay.
Makes it a bit more streamlined. Okay.
Yeah.
I've always just gone by the if you the way I've always looked at it, you could always roll it after the fact if you wanted to. But like, it's one of those you need to look at the die and go, okay, I got
Look at the die.
16 there. Do I think that hit? And
Say it before you hear whether it hits or misses.
yeah, well, it's one of those. You did the math in your head. You think that hit whatever creature you're aiming at. Would you like use the inspiration then or not? I want to say originally inspiration. I think inspiration was only the next attack, anyways.
You could use it on an attack roll or ability check
But I mean,
for the next
And it
minute or so.
Yeah.
It lasted.
oh,
it lasted
it's
10
attack.
The
Yeah.
original version lasted 10 minutes. This version lasts an hour.
Okay.
Not that it's going to make a difference in this situation.
Yeah.
Looking at my spells, I could have been helping. Allow me to guide you.
Well then, they're all on you.
Cool.
So 17,
Miss.
8,
Miss.
19, and 24.
That also hits.
I was just waiting for natural.
8 slashing on the first. 12 slashing on the second.
Okay. The last one needs to make a wisdom save. Alright.
5.
It takes 12 necrotic back.
Alright. So they end their turn.
Their turn.
As a reaction to them ending their turn within 5 feet of one of my allies, I am going to use my. Where is it? Where is it? Inspiring movements. When an enemy you can see ends its turn within 5 feet of an ally of yours who is within 60 feet of you, I'm assuming they are because we were hunting together.
Yeah.
You can use your reaction and expend 1 use of your bardic inspiration to move up to half of your speed. So I'm going to use my reaction to move down towards one of them, so I'm within 5 feet above it. Then I roll my inspiration die, and the ally can move a number of feet equal to 5 times the number rolled. None of this provokes opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So you can use your reaction to move. That's a 6, so up to 30 feet.
Wow.
Not provoking an opportunity attack. And because I used my reaction to expend an inspiration die, I can make a unarmed attack against one of them.
How long does that last? Because I already used my reaction.
Oh, you already used reaction?
Yeah, I punished
Oh, then you can't do it.
Okay.
I can still move and do my thing, though. So that's a.
I need you to move.
Say 13 to hit.
That just it.
Alright, so that is 7 bludgeoning damage.
The one that's been damaged already, or
Yes.
it's looking a little worse for wear.
Is that the one I put a seal on? Or?
Nope. The one that you first started attacking,
Yeah.
that's that one.
Yeah.
The one that you like punished did not. So, that's the end of your reaction.
Yes.
How do they think that streamlines game?
Oh.
Because the D&D Next is supposed to streamline stuff, and that, or D&D 1,
Yeah.
that to me that doesn't streamline. Where at the end of everybody else's turn, I now get to do another turn. Like what?
It's interesting.
Specifically, a reaction to something ending its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That to me does not sound like a streamlining anything. That sounds like, hey, we're going back to 4th edition, and there's only very few things I like about 4th edition. Minions being one of them.
Minions are coming soon. Right? Isn't that in the new book?
Flea Mortals.
That's it.
Leave tools.
Matt Colville's new
Yes.
monster manuals.
There we go.
He will have minions brought back, which basically a boss will have minions, and a minion can do damage to you, but like they take 1 damage and they die.
Technically, they have more than 1 hit point, but that's specifically for things like sleep. If they take any damage, they die.
Yeah.
All right, so that was at the end of everything's turn. So
Yep,
it should be
Thrace.
Thrace.
Cool.
Ow.
He's definitely bloodied.
Nah, shit.
But going to go ahead and attack again. That is a 14.
That hits.
Nice. That is 12 damage.
Okay.
Is it still up?
The one that you've been
Yeah.
hammering on.
The one I sealed as well.
Steeled is
Put a seal on it. That's,
okay.
that's all it is.
How much damage? 12. Yeah, it's still up.
Okay. Then I will burn that seal to. Whoop. I think I can just freely do that. It's whenever I see them take damage, I can burn the seal, so I'll throw out the extra D6 of 2 necrotic on top of that. Actually, no, 2 fire.
Okay.
Great, we're all pyros.
Smells like slight bacon.
Yeah.
Still up. Cardinal.
I'm gonna try and fling another blast at it.
Same one.
Yep.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Damn. For 5.
It's dead.
Hey, I get 7 temporary hit points.
That was
It had 2 HP.
Nice.
I rolled a 1 on a d10. But as it
Which
falls,
means-
you see the stream of little red smokish vapor fling over to me and start circling around.
Zarina.
Alright, so the one I was engaged with just died, right?
Yep.
So, moving 10 feet up.
Okay.
And then I am going to do which one of these things should I do? I am going to cast Hex on whichever one seems like the next appropriate target.
There's 3, so take your choice. One looks like it's been damaged a little,
Yeah.
but not a lot.
Bump it
So-
some.
And if I remember correctly, Hex is a bonus action. I do believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which version of this of the Arcana are you using? Are you using the newest one?
Playtest 6.
Are you using the newest one that just came out?
That would be playtest 7, the one that came just before that, because the Bard is not in this newest one.
Actually, part of it is. So they decided that letting everybody have every spell was wrong because it took away from wizards having a thing.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Why have a wizard when anybody can basically be a wizard?
Yeah.
That's the reason when you started naming your spells, I went, I bet you $1 he's using 6 or 5.
Ew.
That tell you how much I keep up with it though?
I'm using what
It
was
came out. It
available
came
for
out
free.
what? Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm using what was available for free on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. We'll move over to that one next session.
I mean, okay.
The reason I say that is that's part of the reason they changed it. Was it was one of those like there's definitely a balance issue letting everybody be able to pick from everything.
We're having just the 3 spell lists.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would probably transition me to the druid spell list with how I built this, anyways. It was my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, done that. I've done hex, and
Yep.
then I'm going to make a unarmed attack against the one that I'm gonna fly down to the one that I just and
Hex that is part of a spell, right? Or is that their? Or did they give
Hex is
Bard
a spell.
Hex?
hex is a spell, but I got it through the background feature, the high
Yeah.
magic background feature.
Yeah, that's where I was like Bards and Hex. That's like a what?
That's a warlock thing.
Yeah.
This one is. I used it just for the class. I didn't use it
Yeah.
for and the elemental.
No, you're fine. I'm just my brain trying to wrap around like because I'm not keeping up with all the new Arcana stuff.
Yeah, no, hex has not been given to the bard. It's
Yeah.
specifically a warlock thing. So yeah, it's a bonus action, and then I'm going to fly over to that one, try to maneuver myself where I'm not adjacent to the others,
Yeah.
and I'm going to attack that one.
Okay.
That is almost certainly going to be a miss. That is like 9.
Yeah. This is. Their turn. 3 attacks. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, these hurt.
9. Nope. One of them is going to swing at Zarina.
Wait till they attack. I have Sentinel.
Oh wow!
That is.
Damn you and all your reactions.
That's a dirty 20.
That's a 19 on Zarina.
That hits.
Slashing.
11 slashing.
And you see it knock Zarina out of the sky. Zarina's kind of squishy.
9. Okay. It's the end of their turn. Grace.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just keep going. The one that's I've heard.
You've heard 2 of them.
I've heard 2 of them now. Okay.
Because I've got them listed of when they take their turns,
Yeah.
and so it's the
The one that knocked out.
Okay.
It's a 19.
that hits.
That's only 6. I will put a seal on this one. And just because I will do Devastator when I make a melee attack. I can choose up to my proficiency bonus of allies within 30 feet. And they can use their reaction to make a weapon attack or a cantrip spell attack as long as it's an action.
Oh sweet!
If you want to.
Love to. Same one.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
For a total of 20 damage.
What?
Eldritch Blast. It's a D10. I took agonizing, so I get my modifier. I
Yeah.
rolled an 8, so 16 plus 4.
It's definitely bleeding now.
Not.
Garnell, you're up.
Garnell is going to run up to Zarina, positioned where Zarina's in between himself and a boar, and use their action to cast Spare the Dying.
Zarina is unconscious.
But it's stable.
Yep.
I have no bonus actions.
Boar turn. 17.
Thank God for crazy.
17.
Yes.
Okay, you're
It's 2 failures.
Just give her saying.
no, because they knock you back unconscious or back to where you're doing death saves.
Oh, so
So
no fail.
Spare the Dying puts you at
Stable.
stable, technically 1, but not awake.
Okay.
Damn it! Fuck you!
Welcome to the boar goes. "Grr, grr."
I'm looking at the board like, fuck you! You bitch!
Um,
And I can't slide you through.
so the last boar goes to like try to hit Thrace, and it stumbles and is currently prone.
Ooh. That's all yours because I'm ranged. I can't hit shit.
Yeah.
Thrace, you're up.
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
So you've got the one that's injured in front of you that's bloodied. You also have the prone one, and you have one that's slightly injured.
Yeah.
That's
You hit the prone one, it's an automatic crit.
Is it
Okay.
not?
No, that's unconscious.
no.
No,
Let's
I
get
I
advantage.
Yeah.
You do need advantage though.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go for the one that's bloody, which is the one I put the seal on.
Yep.
That's a 16.
16 that hits.
Sweet. 5 slashing. Go ahead and burn the seal on it.
Okay.
It's 5 fire.
Smells like bacon as it's dead. So the one that like gored Serena a second time, like it gored her once, it gored her a second time, it's now down.
Nice. Like, on top of it. You wake up and it's just in your face.
Gardell, you're up.
Oh, sweet. And he'll take both of his hands, open, there's a little black energy, and fling it at the other 2 boars, and I need them to make Constitution saving throw. As I cast Blindness of Blindness Deafness.
12
Fail.
and 4.
Fail. They are both blind. You can make Constitution saving throws at the end of their turn to end it.
Zarina. Death save.
So 2 failures.
So
Your
have
dice are
advantage
betraying
on
me.
attacks on these guys.
Cool.
Attack rolls on blind creatures have advantage, and their attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage for the first one. 14.
Nope.
And the second one stands up.
Just half your movement.
Yeah. And 15.
Nope.
That's funny. I rolled 2 9s and then I rolled 2 10s. Like the fact that I rolled 2, rolling on disadvantage.
They each can make a Constitution saving throw to have the spell end.
Okay. 1 and 2. 22
That's pass.
and 14.
Just passed.
So they're both no longer blind.
What's next?
Only get 2 spell slots on me.
You're up.
All right. I'll go on to the next one that's injured.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not gonna hit.
What we got?
That's an 8.
Yep.
So then I'll use my bonus action to put seal.
On that one or the other one?
The one that is.
Garnell, you're up.
God damn it, you motherfucker. I'll drag. Zarina's not within melee range, are they? That I can tell.
I specifically tried to position myself not
No.
to be.
5 feet back, spare the dying, and then step in front.
Okay.
So that's 20 feet of movement.
Zarina, you're stable again.
Having some really weird dreams.
Go into the light. Don't go into the light. Go into the light. Don't go into the light.
Go to hell. Don't go to hell. Go to hell. Don't go to hell.
Considering my character has been saved by a deific being, I'm pretty sure that is what she
I
is
don't
saying.
think this counts.
9 to hit
That's what she is saying.
and natural 20.
God damn it,
Oh,
man.
that's good.
Please tell me you rolled a 1.
I think so.
7 damage.
Oh, sweet.
As it is 2d6, and they both had 1.
Wisdom save.
What for?
Punishment.
Well, that's a -1.
It takes 7 back. As my product.
So they've both been damaged now. Slightly. Race, you're up.
Cool. Going for the one that I sealed. Oh my god, it's the same fucking roll.
Did you already use your inspiration?
No.
No.
The bardic inspiration. That's a
That's
d6.
I'm gonna guess a 10 doesn't hit.
Nope.
That's only 2. Bonus, I will use my last seal and put it on the other one.
So they both have a seal now.
Yep.
Garnell.
I'm gonna fling an Eldritch Blast with the one that he just tried to hit.
Okay.
No. I don't think a 7 or a 9 will hit.
No. Zarina is still unconscious, so
I have no way of bringing you back.
We have 0 heals. The child was the healer.
Yeah.
23
Yep.
and 18.
The only other one with a healing spell is Zarina.
11.
Out.
Ooh, so this is 2 death saves.
Fuck.
Garnell.
I'm not.
Or wait, no. Thrace. Death save.
Oh,
Shit. Oh, I am about to probably come see you. Yep. No, I did not. I'm good.
I'm not able to touch both of them, am I?
No.
Not unless you have twin spell.
Well, it's the fun part of all my spells are cast 2nd level at the moment. How far away is Grace's unconscious body?
Probably only like 10 feet.
Yeah,
if that.
it's not far.
Oh, I'm fucked. Grabbing Zarina's ankle to drag close enough to where I can then touch both of them,
Okay.
and I will cast invisibility.
Yep. On yourself?
Nope.
Or on us?
A creature I touch becomes invisible until the spell ends.
A creature.
When I cast a spell using a oh, that is 3rd level. My apologies.
It's not strong.
So I will make your Sable. I will touch Fritz's body. That one invisible.
Okay.
And then back up.
Okay.
Because I use part of my movement to drag Serena closer because I misread.
Okay.
So I get to back up 15 feet, I believe.
Roughly.
So now you are an invisible, like, bleeding out. You're unconscious. And I'm staring at 2 boars.
2 boars' turn. They are definitely stupid. So
Would have been a lot better if that blindness would have stuck.
19,
That's a hit.
and the other one falls prone. Rolled enough ones today. 9 damage.
Alright, so that gets rid of my temporary HP, and I take a total of 2.
Thrice.
Roll a fucking 20.
So damn close. It's a 19.
Fuck. 2 saves. Darnell, you're up.
Well, shit. My only offensive spell is Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
That's 2 5, so an 11 to hit.
That just misses.
Fuck! Oh yeah, let him take 2
Serena
opportunity
is
attacks.
unconscious still. So we go to 2 boards. 18.
That's a hit.
7.
That's a miss.
Oh wait, the other one's yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just give it
8.
Yep.
Still up.
Mm-hmm.
Thrace.
up. Is invisibility a concentration spell?
Yes, it is. I lose concentration on invisibility.
Okay.
But
But I got them off of you.
For the moment.
Don't fucking die.
I'm telling you.
Could have had Hellish Rebuke instead.
But you did have that.
I used
Darnell.
blindness, deafness, and I used invisibility. I only have 2 spell slots.
I vote
I roll a disadvantage on all my attacks.
14.
That just hits.
8. So you take 12 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
You still up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lucky you. Thrice is dead. Zarina is unconscious.
You're getting there.
What we doing?
I'm going to draw out my dagger and whatever the fuck half machete that thing is. I might be able to make 2 attacks. First one with dagger or with the improvised weapon.
Okay.
Say 12 plus improvised weapons or strength, correct?
Yes. Especially this
Where the fuck am I? There it is. Plus 2, so 14. 15.
That hits.
And that's improvised weapons just do 1.
No, it's a D4
Takes a total of 4.
plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
It takes 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Okay.
And then with my dagger. That is a 16,
That hits.
and it takes 5. Both on the same target. I'm fucked.
Their turn.
Hey, maybe somebody will find the corpses and get the map.
23.
Oh, that hits.
And then the other one was a 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
Go on.
Yeah, 15 to hit.
That
That
is the end of Garnell.
So the boars root through and destroy all 3 of you. Because even though you were unconscious, it is the.
Yeah, well, I know my next factor.
Welcome to the deadly Emerald Dawn, and behold the statement of very seldom do people come back. Holding very true.
Alright, so next character's gonna be so much more survival.
If we were level 5, I could bring Balthazar. Because we ended that campaign at 5.
So I can keep this card, which only says 2 days have passed, because technically we'll make it a 3rd day pass for the group that, because
And for the industry, we can all roll for stats. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I will put it this way. So I played a West Marches game during COVID, and my character, I threw the DM for a loop because I straight up told the DM, I'll keep playing, but my character refuses to leave the town.
I remember.
And he's like, you have to leave the town. I'm like, no, I don't. And it was both times that I left the town, I witnessed somebody die. And like the second one was like a guy that I was making good friends with, and I didn't watch him just die. We fought some sort of ghostly creature that when it hit him, he aged. He only aged 20 years. But then we looked up how long a lifespan. He was an Aarakocra.
Oh,
They have
no.
like 30-year lifespans.
And they
Okay.
live. No, it's less than that. And like I
The
basically
lifespan is
watched him like
18.
wither to death, and we were like,
Fuck this.
so my character was the like, no, no, I'm not going out of town. So I forced him to write stuff. Like he had stuff like the stuff around the town to do anyways.
Yeah.
But like I forced him to like whenever it'd be to the point of like, hey, you got to go out of town for this. I'd be like, I'd look at the rest of the party that I was with, and I'd be like, I don't care if I have to sit out the rest of the session. I get you guys. You want to go out of the town, you can, and I will just sit here and listen to the session. But like, I'm not going out of town. And they're like, what do we do? And it took like basically my character had lived in town for like 2 or 3 months because some of them would go out and do other sessions, and that's where we're keeping up with time because like if Leslie and Tyler's character came in, you've been gone for a month.
Yeah.
Well, my character sat through like 2 or 3 months in town, doing stuff in town, and I did level up a little bit, but like then it's like, okay, I'll go back out into town, out of town, and like the very next one I ran through was a like it was just crazy what was going on in it. And I can't even remember all of it. Like that dungeon just like blew my mind. Also, oh, my character, I succeeded on a save. And this is, you would think that this would be a failure. But it was one of those. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I nat 20'd it, and the book says if you nat 20, you learn everything about the world, the universe, and the fact that you are actually a character being played by other people sitting. And I'm like, so my character comes not just, hey, I just now started leaving town, and I come back to town going, we're all just pawns in Jackass's world, where they all just like play. We're just dice rolls. We're nothing, and everybody's like, "What? What?" So, needless to say, because it was a West Marches where we had enough players that you could pick and choose to whether you wanted to take someone with you, everybody was like, "No, we don't want to take him with us because he's fucking batshit crazy." He great with fireball because I was a wizard and I was an elemental wizard at that, so like I got to amplify my fireballs and all. And they were like, he wipes out everything. Batshit fucking crazy.
So I misread the invisibility, and where it said third, I thought it said second.
Ah.
I'm like, okay, I can maybe make them invisible and bolt.
So, when you guys go to Cress and you ever like deal with barracks, there is a
The wizard.
Oh yeah, the one that like saw reality unfold.
Yeah,
He was just telling us while you're in the back.
Yeah.
That's him.
It's like no, fuck you. Hey, I'd rather deal with him than
His name was Stuart.
the gnome. The gnome that had his like entire id and ego split.
Oh, you're talking about Maldros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let's just have a character with a magic shop that he has like a black slot in a jar. No, that's a legit thing.
Oh no! I played that character out for second edition, back in second edition, and one of his, I got to a high enough level that I called my own magic shop, and in my world, I continued to use him as a magic shop, and even in the game that we were playing in, he was a magic shop in our city that the DMs always used. And so occasionally we would just go to Muldroth and I'd have to roleplay my character as the magic shop, which then led to let's make a deal, because he was the like crazy bullshit of like, I want this weird obscure thing if you give it to me, and I'd have to pull out his character sheet every time we went to him, and I'd be like, I'll give you X amount of gold. And the DM more than once would look at me and they'd be like, do you really? And I'd hand the character sheet to them and they're like, okay, you actually have the gold to fucking back it up. So yeah, if they bring you that, you have to pay up. And it's like something so obscure, some black slots. I have a deck of many things.
A coin that he can flip that summons a god that he can just talk to because he's bored.
That character was a bit OP at the end of it.
I think I have a ring that does that. Which one is it again? And it's like all of his fingers are just covered in them. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's this one.
Give me 10 minutes. I'll let you know.
And it was Tomb of Annihilation. My backup character was going to be an employee.
Of his. Yep. Yeah. He's in Forgotten Realms, according to me and my groups.
I don't know. There might just be a random ass red door that shows up in Emerald Dawn. Maldris is powerful enough. Ooh, new city. Come on in, customer. A new shit around. Sounds swell.
So that was an ill-fated Illrigger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ah,
It was fun, despite that being the only.
I hate the fact that was like you guys kept rolling, and what's funny is what you guys did. One of the games that I was in for my West Marches, we made it like almost 3 or 4 months away. And the reason why was we were so well prepared because our characters, some of the characters I was going with were like level 8, and I'm like a level 4. Which means I'm super squishy. And it's like, well, you do no damage. I'm like, I'm a wizard. I do damage no matter what. But like we're 3 months out, and we finally hit one of those. That was one of the deadly encounters that we hit, and it's like, I want to go home. But our map was. You'll see how large this map is. Our map was just as big from what, and I didn't finish that campaign. Because
Can I also get a Tyria link?
yeah, we can do.
Because for some reason it won't let me create characters in the campaign.
Yeah, I'll send that back out. Well, I guess that's where we're going to end D&D tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed our Emerald Dawn West Marches game. It's definitely something different.
Mm-hmm.
First TPK in how long? It's been a while.
Since
Because
It's
Crest
been its
didn't-
crest.
Since Crest, yeah.
I mean, Crest wasn't technically, but pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Man,
last one that I remember was
before Crest was
Tomb.
Tomb of Annihilation. You guys made it through Dragon Horde.
Yeah.
That's an expected.
Which is why I can't bring in Balthazar.
Yeah. But interesting.
Nice to meet you.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. I hope you have enjoyed our D&D session. We play live on Thursdays on Twitch at 7 p.m. Central Time, and then it comes out Saturdays on the YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for your time. I'll be back shortly with some Overwatch gameplay. I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. Until next time, everyone.